It's Wendy, creator of My Daily Shift, recovering perfectionist, and authenticity advocate. When my clients want to create the life of their dreams, the career of their dreams, the relationship of their dreams, the cornerstone of that is personal responsibility. And I want to share with you one of my experiences of claiming my own. And there's a song out right now that really brought me back to the place in my life where literally it was a huge turning point for me. It's called Say Something. I'm going to try to embed it into this nugget so you can hear it. It's a beautiful song, but it's also really sad and just touches this place in me where I remember how sad I was and how lost I felt when I was going through my divorce. And there was a time after we broke up or separated, and before I really knew that it was over for me. The time right before that, I remember I approached my ex-husband, and it was like that part of me was like, just say something. If you just say anything, I will go back to my old life. And everything in me wanted my life back. I wanted my old life back. I wasn't too excited about creating a new life and recreating myself. I was still very, very scared. And I remember, like, just say something. And I really, really, really wanted him to take on my responsibility again, take on responsibility for me. And he didn't. And so in that moment, it didn't really feel like a choice, but it really was a huge victory of my human spirit. I gave up. I literally gave up on him. I gave up on our marriage. I gave up on getting my old life back, and I stepped in that moment to my own being responsible for myself. I was terrified. I was so scared and so sad, and just thinking about it, actually, I can get really, really touched. And yet, it was, again, one of my greatest victories was in that moment. It was over for me. And I told him, I said, it's over. I want a divorce now. I think I even said something like, you know, I need to divorce you before I hate you. And I meant it. And honestly, as hard as that was, my life has never been the same since. The trajectory of me, of Wendy, has been like just shooting for the stars ever since. And so it's important for me to stay connected to that place where I was, because when I challenge someone else to, you know, take responsibility for your life and where you're at and where you're going, I never want to discount how hard that can be. And I never want to forget how scared I was, knowing full well how amazing it's been. Well, not everything has been amazing ever since, but in general, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't trade that moment. And my offering is, it's going to be okay, and to go for it, and to really take responsibility for yourself, for who you are and where you're going, and it's going to be great. The ride is going to be so much better than you could have ever imagined.